It feels to me like we have two forces working right now. You have home court advantage, which no team has been able to solve so far in this series, but you also have momentum. I thought Zach Lowe said it well earlier on the show. It feels like things have moved in a Bucksy direction with the way the games are being played. So who has the edge there? Do you side with the team that has home court, or do you side with the team that has momentum?
The edge goes to the Phoenix Suns because two of the next three games are going to be on their floor. And being in both of those arenas, Greeny, I don't see the road team winning on the other team's floor. As a matter of fact, whoever wins the next game is winning this series. And I believe with the emergence of Devin Booker's offensive game in the last outing, Chris Paul can't get worse than we've seen games 2, 3, and 4. His scoring has been down. His turnovers have been up. Drew Holiday has been wearing them like a straitjacket. And so he's got to find a way to get himself going. Also, DeAndre Ayton have to play without fouling. It's a dramatic drop-off when they go to the bench. Saric is out. You're putting in Frank Kaminsky, and all of a sudden they're going on big-time runs. And also Giannis is attacking the basket. Bobby Portis is attacking the basket. You don't have the height and the rim protection. So it's important for Ayton to stay in the game, continue to be an offensive weapon, and also attack Giannis and get to the free throw line. The big fella Ayton was 0 for 0 from the free throw line. So he also has to be aggressive offensively. I believe that happens when Phoenix returns home and they play a lot better in front of their home fans.
You just said you think whoever wins tomorrow night wins the series. Why do you say that?
I believe like it's a swing game. And these are two of the best fan bases that I've seen at an NBA Finals. I mean, loud as well. I mean, committed. It's 20,000 people inside the arena when you watch Milwaukee play, but it's another 25,000 outside. They're not jaded by the journey. Both teams celebrated winning the East, celebrated winning the West. And so I just don't see a road team now winning on the other team's floor because the home teams continue to have their role players in particular play a lot better. Like, you ain't even seen Mikal Bridges in Milwaukee. Did he travel? Did he travel? See, he had 27 points in game 2. But that's what happens when you're a young player, a role player. Jay Crowder's going to make shots. Cam Johnson has been outstanding. Cameron Payne is going to get going. The depth of the Phoenix Suns playing 2 of the next 3 games on their home floor. I think it goes 7, but I think the Suns find a way to win a championship this year.
I do want to ask you about one more player, and you mentioned it in there, and that is Chris Paul. I think there are a lot of people around the league who don't have a rooting interest in one of the other team that are rooting to see him finally get his championship. How do you explain the struggles? You just mentioned he has really struggled the last 3 games, particularly in Game 4. What are you seeing?
He's older, Greeny, and that's what happens when you're playing. See, being a 36-year-old point guard in the NBA is vastly different than being a 43-year-old quarterback with a torn ACL in the NFL. It's vastly different. You're going to have your games against the Clippers where you erupt and you hunt shots, and he was outstanding offensively and making threes. And then in game 1 of this series, the exact same thing. But then they started with P.J. Tucker on him. And then you go to Drew Holiday, who's taller. He's more athletic. He's younger. He's picking you up 94 feet. Like, anybody that's ever played at the park, when a guy is picking you up 94 feet, you're like, seriously? Are we doing this? Like, in the NBA regular season, it does not happen. So Drew Holiday continues to press Chris Paul. Now, here's what they're going to do. They're going to treat him like a pinball in the machine when they get to Phoenix. He's going to constantly be going through zigzag pick and rolls in order not only to Chris Paul get some freedom, but just so that he can start being a trail guy so that Chris Paul can start getting his mid-range shots off. It's great. It's great theater. It's great chess matches going on. And I have to say something about the Milwaukee Bucks coaching staff because they've taken a lot of slander, in particular Coach Bud. Anybody that says that they haven't made an adjustment this year, you ain't been watching. The major adjustment that Coach Bud did this year is he put the ball in Middleton's hands late. Ding, ding. That's the adjustment. They used to give it to Giannis. Remember those days? At the top of the floor, basically 1-4 flat, and Giannis trying to take 2 or 3 steps from the top of the key in order to make offense. That's the change, allowing Chris Middleton to emerge as a clutch performer. I'm excited watching this series. And one of these players, one of these teams are going to have players who finally get a championship. No player in this series has ever won a championship. This is very exciting to watch.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.